All right, folks, welcome back to In the Shop. Today we're going to make a power supply out of some M12 battery. I downloaded this box here and then did a lot of modifications on it so that I could put a power switch in it, a push button switch, a light, and some cables. And what we're going to do is assemble that. So got a little bit of prep left to do here, but just printed this out of PLA. PLA is pretty durable and rigid as long as you don't have it sitting in sunlight and getting real hot. And we're trying some new camera angles here, so you see what I see basically. Hopefully you like it. So this was my first version, and I had made it with a different test light for the push button, but we're redoing it a little differently, a little cleaner. And here we have the actual print being made. So first things first, we'll get all the switches and stuff like that in it and ready. I made this hole a little tighter on this one because it wasn't very tight on the other one. This is a momentary on switch, where it only comes on when you push it. I might have made that hole just a little too tight, so let's get a drill bit. Unibit is always best, in my opinion. We're going to push this light out for now so the wires aren't in our way. Pull us a deep socket here and see if we can't get on that. Sweet. Let's see, so we want the I to the on and the O to the off. What we're going to do is take these wires off of a charger or test lead or something that I had. We'll change that. Okay. Clean up our mess here a little bit. We're going to get everything ready on this to solder it up. That heating up. So we're going to use a pair of pliers and pull the terminal out of this. Get a better pair of pliers here. Get two identical ones here. Okay, so on these little LEDs, the white is your negative or common, and your black is your hot wire, as if it was 110 volt or something. I guess they think that's right over in China where they make them, but 12 volt are usually red and black. Black would be your negative and red or yellow would be your power, but these guys don't think like we do. So we're gonna run our negatives. I messed up there. We're gonna run with it the way we got it for now. Solder a few things together. It's not required to solder these, but I definitely like to. Just have a much better chance of your connection holding when you do that and everything's protected. All right. So our power wire and our ground wire already. Positive, negative, positive, negative. So this one will be positive, so this side should be red. And this side would be black. We're gonna push these down in there real good, where they grab. And then we're gonna glue them down with some hot glue here in a minute. And once we get them up, we're gonna straighten the terminals so they will drop into the battery whenever we try. Go ahead and turn on some hot melt glue. All right. Then we need a positive lead. We'll crimp them on real good here. Now, you don't have to do it this way. This is just the way I chose to do it. All right. Need 2 more spades. There's 2 male spades. All right. We'll hook us up a plug. This is in case we ever break the jumper lead or whatever. We'll be able to replace it without having to replace all the wires on the switches and everything. Boom, ground's hooked up. Now we just need our positives. Solid crimp. All right, that will feed our switches. And close them up a little bit so they'll grip. like to make a loop in the back here, so when I put the hot melt glue down in there, that everything stays put. Okay. So we need one more piece of positive, or one more piece of red wire. Come over here to my trusty wire station. Make sure that's a good connection. Need 2 more connections made, and then we can put this together and close it up. We want to hook up to the test leads. And one more to hook up to the switch. So what we're doing, we're hooking these switches up parallel, so you can turn it on or you can have a push button. It's just one way I like to do it. I like having options. Okay, so we're gonna pull this tab back here. Don't know if you can see that, hopefully. And then we're going to push the other one onto the other switch. All right. Now we're ready to hook up this. All right, now all connections are made. We're gonna push everything down into the box and glue our connectors and our test leads so that they can't move. And we're going to lay us a couple of connectors in here to make sure this can't push up. All right. Now we need some small screws. Those are the ones I bought for it. Get our power screwdriver out here. Set these screws up. Now this box design I'll post in case you want to use it. Smaller bit. Need a smaller bit. All right, so we're gonna give it a little test here. Hopefully I got my terminals right where they need to be. Yeah, so the fact that the light comes on and everything. So and now you see that it's working. When I'm hitting the button, this light's coming on, that test light that I just put in the leads are working, so on off switch, test switch. Get out of my car. Don't you be naughty, girl. We'll clean a little bit of glue off the terminals. There you go. One battery power tester. Battery just slips in, on off. All I did was mark this with a marker. There's little grooves there where I designed it with the letters in it. Well, folks, that's it for this week's video. Thanks for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe if you did. I upload new videos each week, so come and check out my page. And thanks again for watching.